and this is somewhat of a scoop, my intention to run for a fourth term as President of the United States. I will be doing that. I will be having an official. In fact, I think I have. Yeah. I won 3 times. Now I'm going to do it again. Thank you. I'm going to do it. Should be easy. I'm getting very good at running for president.
And the reporters laughed. They think it's funny and cute. Ha ha. Oh, he's so funny talking to...
Hey, Mark, I don't think that was reported. I think that was Trump's sycophants in the audience. The clapping, they could have been like clapping from the reporters or the press, and they sort of sat in their hands, say clapping. But then again, it's sort of many of them sort of just not bother going to the goddamn correspondent dinner since the Yemeni dictator was going to attend. And Peter, like I said, I'm not happy about it. There was about at least 40 million about it. I'm not too damn happy about it. We pretty much discussed with it already. We discussed his goddamn acting like a goddamn dictator. Talking about, oh, I'm going to go for a third term. I'm going to go for a fourth term. Believe in the fucking Constitution. We don't need a goddamn guy unless we want to take his dictator thing. And of course, the guys want to be dictator if he's not one already.
Doing a third illegal term. Isn't he so funny? Americans not going to do anything about it. Because Americans really, frankly, just don't care. You know, I'm to the point, when I talk to the 92%, the black women, they're the most educated population in this entire country. Let the whole thing burn to the ground then. This is why. Not because I want it to. It's because Americans are too lazy living off of their own breadcrumbs, or living in their privilege, or going to NBA finals, or basketball games, or hockey games, or soccer games, than to fight for their fellow American. I hear so much talk about patriotism and flags and bald eagles and nationalistic crap. Freedom, freedom, freedom! But you won't even do one thing to stop fascism. You won't do one thing to stop gun violence in this country. We won't do anything. Because it doesn't affect me. That's what's really sad. This country could be great. You know the story that really gets me when I hear people say I'm poor? I think it's Albania. You know what the average person makes there? $900 US gross every year. Poor. 20% of their population are in poverty. They are poor. But you know what they've done? They've been protesting week after week after week. Because Jared Kushner and Trump's little illegitimate daughter are trying to buy their island and take away their part of their country. And they said, we're not going to let some...
Hey, I want to give props to Albania for being protest. But then again, we don't have the National Guards occupying the capital, or they don't have their own little peevish German saying the protesters are terrorists, threatened to put them in a concentration camp, or we have, or they have the ICE Gestapo in Albania. So that not so damn thing, but America. Oh, goddamn Washington D.C. is like an occupied thing with National Guard roaming around. Heck, ever since Iran threatened Trump extended the fences up to Lafayette Park. So, heck, I think the fence is probably about 400 yards away from the damn fucking White House. And now, I'll probably have a good review later on that, but heck, I think we had protesters and, with a guy who's trying to shot a gun at the cop outside Prairie Grove, Texas last year, and the the protesters were charged and convicted as terrorists and got 50 years each. So yeah, and now Pee-wee German got with NSPM or something like that, and put everybody who opposed Christianity, capitalism, oh God, what else, pro-LGBT, pro-socialism. They put on goddamn as labeled as terrorists. So yeah, they're going to have possible harsh lawfare as a terrorist, but look going.
Rich white people come in here and just buy our land. This is our country, and we're not going to let you ruin it. They literally went out in the streets for weeks for a piece of land. Good for them. That's how it's done. But Americans, we got 50 people dying in concentration camps. We got innocent people murdered on the streets. We've got U.S. citizens murdered on the streets by Nazi brown shirts. We got Trump that bombed 170 schoolgirls and they all died. We got guards taking bets on who's going to basically commit suicide in concentration camps. 18 service members have died from this illegal war. And the president and his DOJ is defending child molesters. And he's pardoned 1,600 people that were found guilty felonies for beating police officers on January 6th. And the most Americans can do is a No Kings protest every 4 months on a Saturday. Does that seem like you really take this seriously? No.
Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you. We should not have we should have more protests. But I tell you what, so the protests I have in my little town of 79,000 people. So disappointed. I think we had probably about less than 150, but at least we had some people coming to protest. But yeah, we need to do it more often, not every 4 months. Of course, right now, and the trouble is, people have to work. A lot of people have to work. So I've seen a lot of construction people do construction come on a Saturday and do some work. Heck, they even come on a Sunday too. So yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of nice to have a little more protests. But like I said, people got to work. So when people are fucking homeless, heck, in Tennessee and Louisiana, they want to make being homeless illegal, and probably put you in a goddamn chain gang to be forced labor for the states, or to give it to the goddamn donors to do the free labor.
How many of you went to baseball games and stuff? I just want to know. Hockey, did you sleep in, go for a walk? Out of 350 million people, only 8 million people went. I mean, it's mind-boggling to me. The atrocities that are happening, but Americans are saying, oh, it doesn't affect me. I'll leave with this, because it's always stuck with me. One of my friends last year, when I was hearing about the Gilley concentration camp in Texas, a young lady had lost her pregnancy. It was horrible from the conditions and not getting her prenatal care in a concentration camp. And I told my friend, he goes, this is horrible. You know what she said? She texted me. She said, if you think that I'm going to sacrifice my personal comfort or my family's comfort for a stranger, you're a sick man. And there's too many Americans with that same sentiment. If you...
Yeah, you're right about that. There's just too much apathy in this country. I don't give up. Heck, 55 or 60 years ago, we didn't have so many apathetic people in this country. But I think ever since Reagan, they got us to thinking that selfishness is cool. But I mean, I care. I just like to be able to go to Delhi, but I don't have the money for the gas and probably do the upkeep. Going to need some new tires for make about a 200-mile trip to Delhi. So I mean, if it is that fall. But yeah, I know I just like to be able to do something. But like I said, I need the resources, dude. I really need the resources. I mean, I just wish the COVID got killed some more of these right-wing deuces. Maybe would have been less people voting for Trump in 2024. That's how I feel about it. But like I said, some of us still care. I mean, we still care, but heck, many of us just like to have Trump to share the fate of Caesar or Mussolini. But we are too damn powerless. He got the power. He got about, 100,000 ICE Gestapo in the country. So yeah, we are pretty much screwed. And I don't know what the fuck we can do about it.
Think, Paul, that I'm going to do anything for children in Iran that were murdered, you're sadly mistaken. Hey, Paul, if you think I'm going to sacrifice my personal comfort for 80,000 people that died in Gaza, you're mistaken. If you think I'm going to sacrifice my comfort for the 50-plus people that were murdered in ICE concentration camps, you're mistaken. If you think I'm going to sacrifice myself to stand up for victims of Epstein Island, you're mistaken. If you think I'm going to protest for Alex Preddy or Renee Good and be uncomfortable, you're mistaken, Paul. And that's where we are. You're not willing to do what's necessary. So burn it to the ground. It has to burn. There's no other way. You're going to have to burn your hand on the stove like little children. There is a pine seed in Yellowstone. It's called the lodgepole pine and it has a resin on the outside of it. Okay? It'll drop on the ground and it will sit there for years or decades until the resin is removed, which is a hot fire. About 142 degrees or something like that.
Okay, I'm going to have to kind of end it right there. But yeah, this is where we had to come to. And like I said, I mean, Lisa Oba got voted out, but I don't know how if we're going to be voted the 10th when he turned out. What the shit they're going to do to kind of rig the election. So this is Steve Pitt, and saying have a good day.